Hey guys, Jean here, back with another review episode. Now this is a review video just because there isn't an unboxing to do. This pouch came just with a plastic wrap and that was basically it, so there wasn't really anything to unbox, but this review is gonna be on this RoadFisher thick padded photo insert bag. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. At the FJALLRAVEN website to show you the backpack that I have, and it's the Kanken backpack, and I have specifically the UN blue color. And here we're going to go down to the specs to see the sizing of this backpack, and you can see that it's 13 centimeters by 27 by 13. I'm not really sure what the conversion to inches is, but I did do the research on this product before I did purchase the RoadFisher vertical bag. I was a little worried though because it was a little bit larger than this, but I knew that it was going to be able to expand to the specs of the RoadFisher bag, so I got it anyway. In the Kanken photo insert page, where you can see that they have a photo insert specifically for the Kanken backpack, and you can see that it's actually kind of big because it has a place for your camera, then 2 lenses and extra spots later on, as well as a tiny little bag that they provide you with, but there is a little mesh pocket behind where the camera would go, which I assume would probably be for your SD cards or extra battery or something like that. But every time that I've checked out this website, it's always sold out and out of stock, so I don't even know if they even make it anymore. I haven't done the notify me option because I just didn't really need one that badly, but I figured I'd probably look for an alternative either way, especially since this was $40 and the backpack is already $80, so it would have altogether have been a package for $120. I did stumble upon AliExpress's RoadFisher thick photography protector camera bag carry bag insert partition case. I will leave a link in the description down below, but from here I always assumed just that AliExpress is always just generally pretty cheap. But it does take a while to get to you. You can see that it says 12 to 20 days, but I figured from this it's actually pretty quick, especially if you're purchasing it and you tell them that you'll give them a 5-star review if they send it out as early as possible. And yeah, so I went with this version of the bag, so it was $20.89, but I guess on their 11/11 date they will have a sale for, I guess, $1 cheaper, $1.10. But this bag, from the specs, you can see that it is a little bit bigger than the specs for the FJALLRAVEN Kanken. As I had mentioned before, it's 24 by 14 by 33, so it's just that 14 centimeter that's 1 centimeter bigger. I didn't think a centimeter was actually that big of a difference, and I really like that size because all of these other ones they're nice camera bags, but I already got a Canon bag that was similar to like this medium or this large H size. And I didn't want another bag like that. I wanted something that would fit inside the FJAL. So this is the version that I got, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So I decided to go with this RoadFisher photo insert bag because it would fit inside of the FJAL Kanken that I already have. And the reason why I wanted this specific insert was because I could see myself traveling with this backpack and going out for just like travels, whether or not I just want to go and shoot some things or take some photos. So this bag fits right inside, and the dimensions were pretty much the same except for it was a centimeter larger width-wise, but it fits because the FJAL can expand. It's just really fully loaded when it's actually inside, but I'll go ahead and show you guys what that's like later on. On the other side of the photo insert bag, there are 2 little pockets on this side that are for your SD cards, so you can have 2 separate SD card holders in there if you want. This one can hold a micro SD as well as a regular full-size SD card, but there's none in any of these right now just because I use a padded one, I guess you could say. So I guess if I do plan on traveling and need more SD cards, I would just take them out and put them into these 2 inserts. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's inside the bag, and I'll also tell you guys what it came with. And I know that my table is 2 different colors because it actually is supposed to be this metal, but I got a marble sticker on top of it. Little did I know that it was not long enough to measure the whole width and length of my table, so I just haven't gotten around to purchasing another roll. And yeah, so if you look at the bag there, this is basically it. There are 2 straps on either side, so you can attach your straps. It has a nice handle on top of it where you can get a good grip and just carry your things like this if you're not a strap person. But if we go ahead and open up the bag, you guys already saw what it looked like, but I'll just go ahead and go through the different things. So there are more things in this bag now because I was using my camera previously to film the video, but now I'm using my phone and my camera's in the bag. So this is what it looks like fully stocked. So there are those 2 micro SD cards and fully SD card holders that I have in these 2 SD card slots. And then if we slide on over, there is the camera that goes here. Then there is my Rode microphone, the video micro to be exact. And this is the strap that it came with, so it's adjustable and it just has these 2 clips that you would use to clip onto those 2 sides. So taking that out, this is just the adapter from the mic to my camera, as well as this is just those lens blowing kit things, as well as an air brusher, or not an air brusher, but just a hair brusher piece to get rid of some of the dust that might be on your lens. The microfiber was not in here, but I have it on the side, so this is that. I also got this set off of AliExpress for like $2 in comparison to Amazon's $10, so it was quite a steal. But of course, there's then again the who knows how long I had to wait for that, I don't even remember. So then in here I have my 2 different sun blockers, I guess is what you would call them, for my lenses. I actually got 3, but one of them didn't fit this lens that I got because I guess I didn't do the measurements right. But I have my Canon EF lens 50mm here that I don't really know how to use yet. I heard they're good for portrait shots. This is just the camera lens cap. Then there is this lens. This is the 75 to 300mm lens, and I actually bought this camera in a 3-lens kit from Costco, so it was nice. But I'll go ahead and leave that off to the side. Then I have here is my RAV power bank and like wireless adapter kind of thing. And then here I just have a couple of my screen cleaners for just my touchscreen piece. So I did buy this little touchscreen cover, but it kind of bothered me that it didn't actually go all the way. But I guess it only covers the actual touchscreen part, which is really what matters. Sorry about that, the brightness adjustment. But this is all just the actual touch part. I just wish it fully went all the way just because it would have looked nicer, but I understand why they wouldn't do that, I guess. Save on the glass. If you decide that there isn't enough room inside of the bag to hold all of your gear, you can swap out these thicker ones and replace them with thinner ones just because they're all Velcroed. So you can just buy separate inserts off of Amazon or something if you want this bag and you don't want these very, very thick padded separators. But I actually like them and I don't have much gear aside from these lenses. I don't really even know how to use these other 2 lenses yet other than this 18 to 55mm lens that I'm using right now. But yeah. Another reason why I got this bag was the material looked really nice because it's not a full-on just solid gray. It's kind of like a fabric gray color that a lot of speakers come in these days. But this gray is just a really nice color. Aside from the color, the material of this bag actually makes it seem pretty waterproof. So in case, I guess, if it rains really hard and I'm out there with my camera stuff, then I'll be protected. even though the FJALL is actually pretty waterproof on its own because of the thick material, but just in case, you can never be too sure. So this waterproof bag is actually pretty nice. Another perk about this bag is that even though it is a match for match sizing, if I'm traveling around or something like that and I buy something that I don't have a separate bag to put it in, I can just take out this insert and attach the straps onto the sides that there are. It comes with a strap that has these clips that you can just carry it as a bag, I guess, and then you can use your backpack as a backpack. Thank you guys so much for watching this review video on the RoadFisher thick photo bag insert. If you guys liked it, please feel free to smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for further content. And I'll leave a link in the description below to the backpack, the insert, as well as the FJALL photo insert, even though it's never been in stock every time I've tried to get it. Maybe when you go to it, it'll be available and you'll probably want to try that out and say, no, this one actually sucks and the FJALL one's actually better because it was made by the FJALLRAVEN company. And I'll catch you guys later.